The two who pleaded not guilty to murdering Monica Kimani are also expected to make their application for the bail before the trial court. Maribe has already filed an affidavit in court seeking to be granted bail. Now, in her affidavit, Maribe has asked the court to grant her bail, pleading that she is a single mother whose 4-year-old son solely depends on her. Now, who solely depends on, I beg your pardon, and she's also promised to cooperate with the investigators. And our reporter, Francis Ontomo, has been keeping a keen eye on this story ever since it went to the courts and now joins us live. Ontomo, good morning. Kindly bring us up to date with what we expect to happen along the corridors of justice. We understand they will not be appearing before Justice Jesse Lasit, but before another judge.
Good morning, Brenda. And yes, we're back here at the Kilimani locus to keenly follow what will be transpiring today. And importantly today, what we expect is that the defense lawyers will be trying to put up a strong fight here in court to try and convince the new judge that will be handling this matter to hear their application, their bail application today, so that they are able to push for the release of Jacque Maribe and his fiancé, that is Joseph Irungu, so that they are able to follow this trial outside. And therefore today what we expect is that the date will be mentioned afresh on when the bail question will be discussed. But then what the defense will be trying to convince the judge here is to try and make him understand that they need to release their people. So today will be a question of trying to convince him to try and hear the bail application today and possibly set a date for determination, maybe today or any other day, to determine when this particular question of bail will be handled comprehensively. So that is exactly what we are waiting for. We are seeing the court, of course, ballooning with the number of people who are streaming in here to come and listen to how this question will be handled. And yes, it has changed hands. The ball has been shifted now to Justice James Wakiaga. Justice Jesse Lasit, of course, made clear that he will not be handling this matter henceforth, and she has appointed, or rather found another person to follow this particular case. That will be Justice James Wakiaga. That is the man who will be now steering forward this particular case. It is interesting because every day we keep getting new information regarding this particular matter. We understand that investigators are pinning focus now on Monica Kimani's connection to South Sudan. They will be taking the investigations to the other side of the country, to the other side of the region, to try and piece up everything so that when they present the matter here for trial, it is a matter that is concrete and one that can stand trial here at the Kilimani locus.
And Ontomo, by this week, that is on Monday, the lawyer of the family of the late Monica Kimani were yet to submit their affidavit in terms of opposing the bail application by the defense team. Probably have you gone through their affidavit and know why they're opposing the bail application?
Well, the question that has been put forth here by those who want the bail opposed, they are citing the question of witness interference. There is a question that was put here before court by the prosecution saying that there is a huge likelihood that should Irungu be set free, he may go and interfere with witnesses. And the state has made it clear that they will be putting most of their witnesses on protection, on the protection program that is provided in law. And therefore, there is that question that they are trying to push around here. But then, of course, the other side, that is Jacque Maribe's side and Irungu's side, have all argued that they have nothing really, because they keep saying that they've cooperated with the investigation since they broke. And we've seen them also try to bring up a new case. We've seen Maribe bring up the question of the 4-year kid that she has, that she needs her care, and there is a lot of, she's convincing the courts here that she needs to get out so that she go and take care of her kid. So at this particular juncture, that is, of course, the cutting, the discussion that is cutting the two sides, having the two sides actually falling in the opposite direction. There are those who are opposing this particular question of bail, and there are those who are saying that yes, this is a constitutional right enshrined properly in the Constitution, that the bail question that they are asking is valid and they should be given. And therefore, it's a wait-and-see affair here before the new judge that will be handling this matter. We've seen Justice Jesse Lasit being quite firm since this case began, we've seen her make some quite uncomfortable decision to the Jacque Maribe side and Irungu's side. And therefore, it will be interesting really to see how Wakiaga will be pushing this ball ahead because it's a case that continues to attract a lot of attention from Kenyans.
Right, thank you, Francis Ntumu. I need to let you go into the courtroom because, of course, you've seen live pictures of Jacque Maribe in court already, together with her lawyer, Kato Keegan, who is leading her legal team, just trying to prepare themselves for the argument this morning, the mention of the case, and, of course, the bail application that is expected to happen today before a different judge and not Justice Lasit. Of course, when the court case begins, we shall be crossing over live and listening to what the judge will have to say